Hi friends, this is Meg at Chasing Retro. This video is actually filmed the same day of the Hobby Lobby haul that I posted a few days ago. I'm not really sure when this one will post, so I don't want to say definitively. The one that posted on Thursday. After I finished editing that video, I ran to my thrift store to take a box of donations and of course had to look. And oh my goodness, I found treasures that day. And while I was in there, there was a gentleman who was carrying in cartload after cartload of things. He said he and his wife had cleaned out their basement. And so it looks like I'll be going back next week once some of that is priced and put out. He had some vintage fabric and some 3-ring binders, cookbook type things. So I'll be headed back there, of course. So this thrift store actually closes at the end of June, and they're closed all of July and August. So I tend to get more frequent with my visits as we get closer to their closing date, just because they really don't like to leave a lot of stuff stored in the building, and they tend to put out all the stuff before they close. So I found a box of postcards. It had been there a while ago and then it disappeared, so I was just assuming someone had come in and bought the whole box. But it was back today and there was a second box next to it. So I was able to look through and pick out a few more gems. Also, the last time I bought postcards at that store, they were 25 cents each, but today they were only 10. And I think she charged me $1 for my stack, which was more than 10, but I'm very pleased with what I found. This was actually a little mini set of 12 postcards from Lakeside, Ohio on Lake Erie. Originally, it was $5 at whatever store it was in. But I don't know anything about Lakeside, Ohio. But you don't really see little cards like this very often. And they looked very old. The printing looks almost like that hand-tinted photography. Oh man, look at that fairy. How cool. Looks like a park of some sort. Auditorium of a school, maybe. Very cool. They're very proud of their auditorium, it looks like. And then pavilion and pier. I just love this. This is cool. And the package itself that it comes in is adorable. And I guess you can mail this to someone. This one was another one of those postcard folios, I guess. This is Victoria, British Columbia. The Bouchard Gardens. And I got this because that's pretty. I really don't have many postcards with flowers on them. I noticed that when I was looking for some for my spring journals. I just didn't have any. So it's nice to have some with some florals. Very cool. Let's see, stuck them here. I got one more booklet. I probably will put this one in my shop because my parents actually went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago and I gave her some postcards earlier that I had saved for her. But this one is an intact booklet. It's like a mini postcard to keep and one to send, which is really cool. Petley is the name brand of these, which I've heard of them. I don't know what year this is. It looks like 70s, 60s maybe. Obviously, it was a souvenir. Probably purchased in a shop there. I found an Irish postcard. I don't know that I've ever found a postcard from Ireland. This is 1973. Lakes of Killarney. Very cool. And then I found this. This is very old. At least it feels old. Innsbruck is a hotel. And look at the back. I just love that. It's kind of got some ink staining on it. And then I found this for my vintage retail journal. This is a vintage antique store. This is back when, like my dad said, this is when antique stores had actual antiques in it. These are probably 1800s and before. Looks like a lot of silver and glass. Very narrow shop. I love it. It's just so compact. And this is in Amsterdam. And it looks like it wasn't mailed, but it was probably, maybe someone just kind of picked up souvenir cards along the way and used it as a way to chronicle their trip. This is a Diamond Room Hotel Grand Palace, Tokyo. Look at this dining room, y'all. I just love it. It's got little place cards on the tables in Japanese. And then this says Venezia, so I'm assuming this is Italy, but that looks German, so I don't know. If y'all know, let me know. But oh my goodness, this looks like Marie Antoinette or something. I had to get this card. This is written on very old, well, 2 of these are, well, 3 of these. I found some greeting postcards that are embossed. This is just a hello card and a little clipping of potatoes selling for 35 cents. I don't know if that's good or bad. And I cannot read the date. I don't know how old that one is. This one is 1913 and this one is, I don't know, but probably early turn of the century. They had some Life magazines. I've never seen these here, and there were only about 8 of them, and they were all from the late 30s through mid 40s during the war. So really don't need any more Life magazines, but you know, I had to. There's an article in here about, let me see if I can find it. Wizard of Oz had just come out. Look at this. I plan to give these 2 pages to my friend who is a Wizard of Oz fan and collects Wizard of Oz memorabilia. It's beautiful. I'll let her do with it what she would like. But there's really fun ads in here. Not a lot of color pictures in Life magazines. If you've gotten them, you know. But that's okay. That looks like, I forgot her name. She's in The Thin Man. Myrna Loy. It looks like Myrna Loy. I don't know if it is. But I love the black and white ads because you can back them onto like pink or light blue and they just look really stunning. And you don't really find many ads from the 40s. I mean, magazines from the 40s. I find a lot of 60s and 70s. But when I find them from the 30s and 40s, if they're a good price, I usually get them. Here's an article about conserving soap, how to get the most out of your soap. Look at this. Oh, wow. Painting Easter eggs. They're very musty, but I love them. Very cool. I cannot believe this, y'all. Look what I found. At first, I thought it was a autograph book or a photo album, which it may be. But I was like, why does that artwork look familiar? Y'all, I'm pretty sure it's Gwen Frostic. Oh my goodness, it is. It's sealed or stamped with her name right here. I've only found one Gwen Frostic book ever, and I think I just used the last page of it in a journal about 3 months ago. So someone had evidently bought this book to store stamps in and started off pretty strong, but then nothing after that. But look at these beautiful pages. Let me raise this up just a little bit. Ladybugs. Oh, wow. Look at that. I could not believe I found this in a thrift store. Because I don't know if y'all know, these books sell for more than I would ever pay, unless she was like my aunt or something. We can skip this page. Oh, while I was in there, people came in and said, there's a snake outside. It was a harmless snake, but still, I was like, I'm just going to stay in here and shop a little bit more. And then they came back in later and said that it had gone under the thrift shop. That is the 4th snake that I have been in close proximity to this year. I don't know if 2025 is the year of the snake. Speaking of, there's one. That's a turtle. Look at this cute little guy. I feel like snakes are happening more around here. We've been having a mild summer, a mild, wet summer so far. And I feel like they're taking advantage of it. Blue jay. These are so beautiful. And the edges of the paper are torn. Oh, I love this one. Little frog. The ducks. Little deer. Oh, that is breathtaking. Little buttercups. This is amazing. I am so glad I decided to go today. I was gonna just sit it out, but I had a box of stuff in my car. It had some plastic trash cans in it, like, you know, bathroom size trash cans, and it was just in my way. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna drop it off. I think it's gonna repeat. Yeah, it's the same ones in the back. But oh my word, gorgeous. I am so glad I went. Y'all, look what else I found. I never, ever find playing cards like this still in plastic. This one's been opened, but what in the world? What in the world? So excited about that. And last but not least, I did buy a shirt for myself. I found a scoop neck black tee, and those are just always, they remind me of the 70s, the scoop neck t-shirts. So I got that. But I found a whole bin of just miscellaneous sewing and craft supplies from what I gathered, and it said $4 for the entire box. So I wish it had a lid, because that would be a bonus tote with a lid, but that's okay. First of all, these kept coming out in the store, and every time I looked down, I was shedding red feathers. It was really funny. So I got a bag of red feathers. I'm going to try to start using feathers more in my journals. I think they're fun. I don't know how old this is, but there is no... Oh yeah, there is. There's a barcode. It's probably not that old. And then I have some white feathers, which look like they're a little discolored now. I don't know if I'm going to keep those. Maybe will. Looks like some sort of insect has gotten in there. Had fun with them. More buttons. I hope y'all don't mind going through this little grab bag with me. I love surprise boxes or grab bags. I think that's like one of my favorite things to buy at thrift stores. Loose buttons. Oh, these are Peter Rabbit. Oh my goodness. And then we have some on cards. What is that? Oh, unfinished wooden buttons. How fun. We could just paint those. Little tiny pearl, mother of pearl looking buttons. Snowman. these guys. They look like snowflakes. I might redonate those because I really don't use silver much at all. But I know someone would probably love those. Ooh, I love those. I'm always using these, honestly, for like plant saucers that are flat. I don't like them to sit on my furniture or my countertops flat. So I'll hot glue these to the bottom in like a group of 3 or 4. Perfect for that. If you ever have some of these laying around, that is an idea of what to do with them. Fun, bright. Oh, these need to go in the Sesame Street journals. Look at these orange, giant orange ones. Let's put this with our Sesame Street stuff. That's fun. And then a whole bag of these. And I see a goose in here. Yep, there's a silver goose. Oh, fun. We have just, these are from clothing, just little loose buttons. So I'll open these and put them in my button box. Well, that's fun. Yeah, these are all from clothing. These seem to be, yeah, they're stickers. I think someone sent some of these to me recently. Cute. Right, what is this? Oh, it's hair. Curly hair. How cute. I'm sure I'll find a way to use this. Adorable. We have a lot of, the reason I bought this is because there's a lot of brads in here. This is going to be a fun activity. So I have brads in a box that is a box of little boxes, if you will. It's like a craft tote with lots of teeny little boxes separated by color. So this will be fun to sort while I'm watching TV or something. Look at this vintage cray art foil leaves. Lots of brads. We have some gold hearts, green. Oh, shaped eyelets. Okay, give me all your tips for how to use shaped eyelets with a crocodile. I hope I can do it. I hope I don't have to buy one of those eyelet setters. I've never had shaped eyelets before. So if there's a, why are these, oh, they're split in the middle. If you guys have tips on these, let me know. I guess I could just try one, see what happens, but I hate to ruin it. Well, I'll put that back in later. I don't know what these are. They look like corners. They look like book corners, but they're really thin. Maybe they still are. Maybe they're just for a single card, like a card. If y'all know what these are, let me know. I'm going to be asking y'all a lot of questions today. Stars, bells, stars. Oh, little tiny butterflies. How cute. Metallic. Snowman. Presents. Tiny little brads. I don't think I have any this small. Oh my word, those are small. They're like nails, little tacks or something. Oh my goodness, I used to make hair bows. My mom and I made hair bows in the early 90s. This one's not opening. Sometimes they get jammed. This one may be broken. I think it is. These are like pewter. White. Snowflakes. Christmas colors. What are these? These are little cars. Purple flowers. Oh, gold bows. These are not brads. These are like, well, the stars have little loops on them. I guess the bows would be just like a cabochon or something. They're pretty. More pewter. Ooh, cameos. Like a jade heart and cameos. Cabochons. Very interesting. Purple flowers. We have some more buttons. We have kitty cats in a basket and flower pots. Pastel squares. Oh, here's some more book corners, and these are true book corners. That's cool. These are vintage too, because I don't think they make them like this anymore. I like those. Snaps. TG&Y. Black. Oh my goodness, look at the duckies. I have to put one in the Sesame Street journal for Ernie's rubber ducky. Bells. I was just thinking the other day that I wish I had some more gold bells. Well, now I do. Ooh, I have never used this before. This is, so I don't know what they're really used for. Maybe gluing on stuff, but I was thinking, how cool would this be in a shaker card? To give it some dimension so it would not be so clingy to the card. I've got more colors. Fun. Grab bags are the most fun, I think. These look like balloons, I'm guessing. More cars. Oh, that one was open. More cars. Purples. Okay, more buttons. We have a gingerbread man, a cow, crystally looking ducks. How cute are they? A black cat and some trains. Holly. Snowflakes. Gold. Christmas. Stars. Stars. Oh, gingerbread man. Star, lots of stars. Ooh, more of those charms. These have loops on them. Okay, these bows have holes in them. Interesting. But look at the fairies. It's really hard to see. Let's see if I can take one out. I just realized there's a lot of glare on this plastic. I've never made a fairy journal. It's kind of Art Deco looking too. I like it. But corners, they're small. They're adorable, and they're silver. White. Gold hearts. Copper. Or that's more of a brushed, aged bronze. More snowmen. White. Silver snowflakes. Oh, more of these really cool corners. This is awesome. Well worth $4. This is worth like $20 or more. Silver corners. I don't have, oh, these are the balloons again. I thought these were the wide circles. I don't have any of the wide ones either in my stash. This one is open, but little pumpkins are in here. And then we have more hearts. Oh, wow. Tons of fun little charms. For charm dangles on the edge, like a ball pen. How cute. There's a bird with a no, I think it's a dove with the olive branch. And then a little sunflower and a star and a rose and a leaf and a sand dollar and some ivy. Now I know these are probably to hang off of a brad. That's probably the intention of all of these with the holes, but we can use them as charm dangles too. Holly trains. I'm gonna have such a mess to clean up. Dogs. I think they're dogs. They're very dark. They look like screws. Look at that. For like a handyman journal, how cute would that be? Cute. We're starting to get into some duplicates now. It's like they were bought in bulk and then put in these little bags for individual sale. Ooh, look at these starburst, or sunburst, I guess they would be. And then we've got some more of these texture beads in black. Here's a hair clip with the sunflower glued on it. Blending filament. What is this, y'all? If y'all know what this is, let me know. I mean, I could use it in clusters, but I don't really know what it's for. And then we have some mauve thread, a little tassel, some white doves, oh, dolphins. Nope, those are angelfish, blue angelfish. Oh, wow. Are these little nope, nope. These are dragonflies, green dragonflies. Let's see. I'm trying to show you what we haven't seen yet. Oh, frogs. Interesting. Lots of things you've seen. More buttons that have stickers. Ooh, we have some doves, hollow and filled. Very nice. I think one of those was a seagull. A bag of random black and white buttons. Some more of these, and I don't know what they are, but they're cool. What is this? Oh, little gardening tools. There's a spade and a little, I don't know what you call that piece. Like a little miniature hoe, I guess. And a little wheelbarrow. How cute. How adorable. I think we have seen everything. Yes, we have seen everything. Y'all tell me if you think this was this worth $4? I think it was. We have little tiny diamonds too. I think it was. Oh, I somehow missed this. More buttons. There's some bees in here. And butterflies and ladybugs. Lots of little bug friends. I think this was worth it, by far. There's also a couple of packages of these. Headbands. Probably will donate these. I can't wear headbands, they give me migraines. I can wear one for like an hour, and then I can't wear it anymore. But they're adorable, and this would be really cute. to take to my craft reuse store. And, oh, look at this. I haven't thought about this in so long, y'all. Acrylic bows. I used to make these. You would fill the acrylic pouches with things like sequins, seed beads. What else did we used to put in ours? Confetti. And then you would seal it and cinch it and put it onto a clip. And I would wear them too. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, so that was my grab bag purchase at the thrift store. Let me know what your favorite item was, either in the grab bag or separate. I know a lot of y'all are going to say the Gwen Frosted book because that was quite a find. But that was fun. I hope to go next week to see what that gentleman brought. I hope they put out some of that vintage material that he had. It's probably very musty if it's in his basement, but maybe not. We'll see. Like, I need more fabric. It's been so long since I've bought some. I'm just kidding. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.